they worked good with each other. I thought they were a good team. And like their feud with fucking Carlito and Primo, that was, especially for that time, I thought that was like their better shit that was going on. Even like their main event shit that they were fucking, which I can't even remember what the fuck it was, but.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. So after his split with The Miz, he would go on to win the IC title again, and in November of 2011 he left the company. Morrison since then had worked at a few independents until he showed up in the Temple and Lucha Underground
he fits
as Johnny Mundo.
And I think everybody that listens to this shit. I'll be the first one to say I mark out the Lucha Underground. I really
I didn't get a chance to watch this week's episode, but because that was on last night.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, so
every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. So
No, I just like the whole. They're different. They got their own vibe. They put on good matches. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, their storylines so far. Yeah, they're a little kind of far fetched and out there really like digging deep.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. You don't give a shit, do you?
No.
Then spoil. If you don't want to hear this, don't listen for whatever. How many? Count to 20 or
close your ears.
Yeah, close your ears. Earmuffs. Fucking. Remember the crew?
Yeah.
Castro.
Yeah.
He's a cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in the storyline,
Yeah.
like he's the cop. It's like they're trying to take down Dario Cueto.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, like they're really getting out there. I like it. It's different. Everybody know like wrestling. Yeah, wrestling's not on the. I ain't gonna call it fake, because if it was fake, nobody get hurt. You know, but fucking this pull punches, choreograph, whatnot. You know what I mean? Sometimes pull punches. I should have had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But. Because I know Jim Cornette was thrashing it, pretty hard. I respect Jim Cornette. That's one of my favorite managers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some Jim Cornette and Charlie Jr. You know what I mean? There's little aspects of him in my character. Oh. I respect Jim Cornette. He's one of my favorite managers. But I don't agree with him on that.
No, I mean...
I don't. It's like, he's like one of those guys like that still thinks...
I'm sorry, but Cornette's stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, stuck in the 80s and the 70s. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that shit was good.
For its time.
And you could still use aspects.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, dude, everything.
And wrestling's the known business.
Like you said, there's some Jim Cornette, there's some Bobby Heenan, there's
all kinds of shit.
And Charlie
Jr. Anywhere from managers, wrestlers, cartoons, movies, fucking, you name it. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Creative people draw their experiences and character from other
like
creative
I said,
characters.
Jim Cornette, you know what I mean?
Heyman,
Heyman. He's on my list too. One of my favorite managers. Just the way they talk, the way they present.
I love their feud, Cornette and Heyman.
Rip that open the shreds. Tear it up. I'm sorry. Where were we?
So for him to, like you said, we were talking about Jim Cornette and, Lucha Underground.
Yeah, no, he was talking trash. I didn't agree with what he said because, to me, I grew up in the 80s. One thing I liked about, like, how shit was set up in the 80s, there was all kinds of different variety. Now, like, where we're at now, you got TNA, Lucha Underground, fucking Ring of Honor's poked his head up, you know what I mean, shit like that. But for a while, it was nothing. It was like WWE or nothing.
I agree, man. I agree.
Me, I like variety. I like, Like WWE, I don't hate WWE. I don't like everything that they do, but some shit they do is fucking, you know, in the wrestling business, fucking iconic, like them or not, you know.
No, I agree.
And you know what I mean? And shit. That's about all I can say with that. It's like, you know, but me personally, I like variety. Like, to me, you can't live on WWE alone.
Oh, no, definitely
my
me neither.
personal taste.
I can't watch, you know, I've talked about this.
Yeah.
I can't watch long periods of Raw.
Oh, either can I, but I can't lie. Lucha Underground, I'm fucking hooked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything's on hold when I watch. It was like how I was watching back in the fucking Monday Night War, you know, era. You know, I was dead hooked, especially when I was a little kid in the 80s. You know what I mean? The whole Hogan boom and Horsemen, Road Warriors, you know. I like, you know, you had all kinds of different fucking feds back then that were on TV.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, nowadays, like, yeah, like I said, there's some shit more popping up nowadays, but it wasn't like in the 80s.
Yeah.
In the 80s, I like variety. You know what I mean? That was, like, one thing I liked about wrestling. I liked the different characters. I liked that there was different feds.
Yeah, definitely.
You
Me
know
too.
what I mean? Like, I like, you know... It's just one thing that fucking hooked me to it. You know, you had different characters and, you know...
Yeah, no,
Stuff
totally,
like
man.
that.
Me too. And this is my thing. This is what I have to say to Jim Cornette before I go on and finish with the Legend Spotlight here. Jim Cornette, you know, with the Lucha Underground. Okay, what he needs to understand, which I don't understand how he does not understand this, being in the business for as long as he has, is wrestling evolves. Everything evolves, okay? And, like... At his time, when he was a manager, the Rock and Roll Express beat his team with the double drop kick to win the World Tag Team Championships, okay? If someone tried to win a title, they wouldn't be doing it with the double drop kick now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you.
Fans, like, wrestling's going to go in cycles like that. For a while, certain things are going to get over, but then eventually the fans are going to get sick of seeing them, and then they're going to want to see something more and more. That's how wrestling evolved to the hardcore style. And even now, like, to people doing, like, the deathmatch stuff, which it's not my cup of tea. I don't mind it sometimes, but I don't like it. I don't want to see, like, a million light tubes.
No, yeah, I'm on the same page with you on that.
I mean,
like,
okay,
I don't mind it.
One or two. If you
yeah.
want to bust one light tube out, it's a hardcore. I'm fine with that. But I don't want to see, like, you know, the whole ring filled with, like, broken glass.
Yeah,
like, that's
just mutilating themselves just to mutilate themselves, you know.
And, like, if that's your thing, I don't have nothing against that, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Most definitely. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know, like, nowadays, you know, things have evolved since that time. It's, you know, he has to realize people want different things. People want, like, those types of storylines. Like, honestly, look even as a society how we've changed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
People want drama. People watch reality shows for drama. Like, I don't like reality shows. I'm not into drama.
Yeah, I'm not really into.
But
you know,
there's people that live by reality TV because they like all that, like, scripted real life drama that people say it's reality, but it's probably more just as scripted as any, you know, show that's written by a sitcom. Yeah, it's always like they're trying to do it to get ratings. They know, the people on the show knows that the crazier shit they do, the more ratings they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move. You know, keep going with the Legend Spotlight. I was at the end here, except just wanted to mention a couple titles he won. Johnny Mundo, one-time OVW Southern Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with Joey Mercury, and then one-time ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and then three-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, and the as far as the tag team championships, he was four-time WWE Tag Team Champ and one-time World Tag Team Champ, WWE. So, any other like moments or anything you want to talk about with him?
I really like him in Lucha Underground.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He do got talent. He got the charisma, especially the character that he's playing.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I mean? He puts on like, you know, everybody knows by now. I'm a big Lucha Underground mark. I love Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
To me, it's the best shit on TV today because it's different. It's going with its own approach, and it's not trying to be like the WWE. Like I'm saying, I said this from day one since I started doing this on Steel Post Radio. I don't want to see the WWE go out of business.
No,
You know what I mean? I don't want to see, you know what I mean, shit like that. I just want to see more federations, different variety, different styles. You know
exactly. And I wouldn't mind them.
Me as a fan, that's what I like.
I like that too. And the thing is like, I don't want to see WWE go away, but I would like to see them improve their product so they don't go away.
Oh, yeah.
That's the main thing. Like right now, I think that they're realizing that, you know, a little bit. I think right now they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Should they have given Triple H the title? I don't know. You know, like that. You know, I mean, I guess if he thinks that he has to put the whole company on his back and headline WrestleMania, I guess. But I mean, fuck all that. Give some of these other guys you've been building up in NXT and other, like, they got Kevin Owens as like, you know, the main, like one of the main heels there. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I guess Dean Ambrose. Okay, fan pop wise, Dean Ambrose would have to be the top face. You know, like fan pop wise, obviously who they're pushing as the top right now because Cena's gone and all. You know, I mean, I would say Cena's the top face, but it's always half and half with him. You know, he gets booed and cheered. So you know, so I mean, there's a lot of people like I wouldn't mind seeing Ambrose win the title. I think that would have been good. Even if he stayed face and Roman stayed face and they wrestled at WrestleMania, that would be awesome to me.
Yeah, like the whole match of respect type shit.
Yeah.
You know, no, I hear you.
Because it belongs. That would be perfect for that stage, you know?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could see them making a big deal about it, and that'd be like their first wrestling. Well, you know, Hogan and Ultimate Warriors match wound up turning out like that. You know, kind of like the whole "I respect you" type of deal.
And it was a title versus title.
Yeah, so
even if they would have let Reigns keep it in the Royal Rumble, and then I want to see Ambrose as champion. I'm not going to bullshit. That's like I would rather. I'm not going to sit here and be like a Roman Reigns hater, but I would rather see Ambrose as champion. Not saying anything against Roman Reigns.
I could go either way. Like I told you before,
I'm more of an Ambrose fan, but I like them both.
Like honestly, like all three guys that came out of the Shield.
Yeah,
I like. Like, and I can see each and I know like Rollins already held it.
Yeah.
So did Reigns, you know. But even before that, I could see all three of those guys holding the title at one point.
Oh, most definitely.
Like you know, a major, you know.
And like I said,
player.
I wish that Rollins was able to wrestle because, man, the Battle of the Shield and a three-way dance at WrestleMania. That would be a draw.
Oh, yeah, I think that'd be a major fucking draw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be, like all those in a three-way dance. You know what I mean? Especially if you had a title for it, or even if there was no title for it, like some stipulation, it'd still get over, you know? Even if you just built it up as a three-way grudge match from, you know what I mean? Like really pump it up like that. It could work, but I agree with that. That would be tight. I'd be like, that's cool.
Yeah,
you know that to me that's a WrestleMania match.
Oh, most definitely. Well, and to go back to Johnny Mundo. I mean, he's Lucha Underground. He's not going to go to WWE. But remember in our last show, we talked about this. The part that the fans actually got to hear that. in Lucha Underground, he claims that WWE tried to buy out their whole
or some
roster.
shit like that.
We talked